helping federal workers during hard times.
We need your smile, we need your energy, and we're going to pay it forward.
As the government shutdown continues, our DC Bureau is live. Air travel mayhem.
People going to be running out of money?
How it's affecting staff and travelers. And it's game on for spooky fits and costumes.
With this place, there's something for everybody.
With Halloween only days away, these stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Brenda Miranda.
I'm Valentina Gaspari. Today is Monday, October 27th, 2025.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Federal employees feeling the pressure both at home and at work, searching for new ways to make ends meet as community groups rally to offer support. As the government shutdown continues, federal workers are entering another week without a paycheck, and now they're turning to food banks just to get by.
Our DC Bureau reporter Jose Carlos Rodriguez is live outside the Capitol to show us how local groups are helping the community. Good morning, Jose.
The Capital Area Food Bank partnered up with local nonprofits to offer fresh produce to federal workers as their paychecks stay on hold.
The urban outreach is one of the 5 sites that the Capital Area Food Bank supports. Due to the shutdown, they designated a specific day to help federal workers.
We do food distributions weekly, but this is an additional one that we're doing specifically for them, just to kind of give them a little bit of hope and let them know that somebody does care.
On Fridays, dozens of volunteers hand out boxes of food and hygiene products to hundreds of federal workers.
Each person will get a box of shelf staples and a box of produce for their family.
All we need is your government ID, we need your smile, we need your energy, and we're going to pay it forward.
For some, this is the first time asking for help, and it's not easy.
You're getting assistance, it's a punch in the gut because you would rather be working and earning your money and everything like that.
Still, the Capital Area Food Bank says that food insecurity was already on the rise before the shutdown, and it's worse now.
It is impacting us, and if it continues, of course, it will put a big pressure on us to keep up with it.
For Urban Outreach Director Will Stroman, this collaboration goes beyond the shutdown. It's about helping the community get back on their feet.
We want people to know that there's hope. You may have lost a paycheck, but there's still hope.
Volunteers at the Urban Outreach say that they will continue to give free food to federal workers until the government reopens. Live off the Capitol, I'm Jose Carlos Rodriguez, Caplin News.
Concerns rise about air travel as the shutdown continues into day 27. Airports across the country have reported more staff shortages than usual. CNN's Jen Sullivan has the details on what might be the cause of this issue.
Thousands of flights have been delayed this weekend as airports across the country deal with staffing shortages.
There's going to be a lot less people coming in as people are going to be running out of money.
Oksana Kelly is a TSA agent in Orlando. Right now, she's not getting paid because of the government shutdown. Yet she still has to show up to work because TSA agents and air traffic controllers are considered essential employees. But many are having to call out sick because they say they simply can't afford to pay for things like gas or childcare costs.
If I have nowhere to leave my kids, how am I going to come to work?
According to flight tracker site FlightAware, more than 5,000 flights were delayed Saturday. More than 500 were canceled. Many of those delays are being blamed on staffing shortages.
We've gone up as high as 53% of the delays have been because of staffing shortages, and that number moves every single day.
It's frustrating some passengers.
I'm flying today on sheer faith.
They probably just need to come to an agreement and reopen the government.
Since the shutdown began October 1st, more than 250 FAA facilities have reported staffing problems. That's more than 4 times the number reported during the same period last year. The longer the shutdown lasts, the more financial pressure it puts on these workers.
That leads to an unnecessary distraction, and they cannot be 100% focused on their jobs, which makes this system less safe every day that this shutdown continues.
Travelers are being warned to expect longer security lines and to monitor their flights for any changes. All of this with less than a month to go before the busy holiday travel season. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
The French police have arrested 2 suspects as part of the Louvre heist investigation. In the course of 7 minutes, thieves stole 9 items worth more than $100 million. According to a Paris prosecutor, one of the men was caught at the Charles de Gaulle airport preparing to board a flight to Algeria.
Florida just launched a brand new app that helps homeowners and contractors speed up the building inspection process. The city of Tampa is looking to make that process more efficient with a new virtual building inspections tool that works in two ways. You can do an offline field report by using the app to take photos or videos, or you can schedule a live virtual inspection.
It's normally pretty quick, but it takes a long time for the inspector to get to the job site. So you could be waiting anywhere from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Just for about 15 minutes worth of inspecting.
The city of Tampa's chief building official said they have around 35 inspectors and that this would lessen the workload and save time.
Florida's coral reefs are continuing to suffer devastating losses as the ocean reaches extreme temperatures. A study on Thursday claims 2 Floridian species, elkhorn and staghorn, are now functionally extinct. Ocean temperatures have gone over 90 degrees Fahrenheit, leading to bleaching across 300-mile reef system. Last March, almost 100% of coral colonies in the South Reef have died.
A Florida neighborhood has a bone to pick this morning as adults-themed skeleton decorations are rattling some neighbors. Alex Cook from WKMG has more.
She said it's not your typical spooky decor. This one's got skeletons in suggestive poses, a pole, and it's all out in the open where kids walk to school. So of course, we had to come see it for ourselves. Now I'm here to figure out what this means for this family-focused community and where the line gets drawn between Halloween fun and what's appropriate in neighborhoods like this.
Gabriella, who lives right across the street, says she sees it as all in good fun.
No problem. I can sit here. Let's have something fun. Woohoo!
She says her 2 kids love it too.
I have 2 kids and they like to see the skeleton. They are dancing. No problem for us.
But not everyone in the neighborhood agrees. In addition to the anonymous tip, we found heated debates on the neighborhood's social media page. One poster said, "I don't see stripping as art. Whether it's skeletons or cartoons, I wouldn't want my kids exposed to sexual innuendos." Another responded, "If you want to see it as sexual, that's your take. Does it show the skeleton removing clothes? How do you know if it's a female or male skeleton?" Another neighbor said, "We live here too. This is very inappropriate." One resident even contacted the Homeowners Association, which replied, "Unfortunately, the HOA cannot do anything about this. Halloween decorations are allowed, and residents can put up whatever holiday decorations they prefer." The HOA advised that the offended neighbor should wait until Halloween is over next weekend, when the display will come down. Meanwhile, Gabriella says she's more worried about the scary, gory displays than this one.
I'm afraid when they put a lot of some scare things with no head, something like that, but this is so fun. There's no problem here.
Whether they're for or against it, neighbors in this neighborhood can expect to keep seeing this display until after Halloween.
Halloween is creeping up soon, but some people in West Kendall are already putting on their costumes and having some early fun with neon lights and arcade delights. Caplin's Adrian Diaz-Alejo has more.
It is a dark and mildly rainy night tonight, and so the locals of the Kendall area band together in this local hotspot in the spirit of the upcoming holiday.
Arcade Odyssey has been a local staple for gamers across all ages, unique in being an arcade that embraces retro systems over modern ticket vending games. And now, just before Hallows Eve, locals come together for a costume contest, even during a bit of rain.
Yeah, so it's really just a place for people to hang out, and with this place, there's something for everybody. You could think of Halloween as like the only time outside of conventions where everybody could just dress up and be whatever they want.
Arcade Odyssey's definitely got like it's not like Dave & Buster's. Dave & Buster's kind of like, not to hate on it, bro, but it's kind of trash. For Arcade Odyssey though, you know, you got the vibes, you got the people, like you got people that you relate to and stuff.
While the costume contest is the main event of the night, some come here for some other highlights.
You come in here, hang out with your friends, play against them on some games. You can even bet against them, like how I bet against a friend of mine on the table of hockey, that if I beat him, he was gonna get me a free drink, and I beat him, even with the mask on.
For Rick Medina, owner of Arcade Odyssey, his hopes is that the passion of the community could extend into something bigger.
I'd like to see it,
We have created the National Video Game History Museum, and someday, I've been trying for years to try to make that happen. It would be the ultimate extension. It would basically be a school, a museum, an arcade, and a food hall.
Winners of the costume contest got to take home cards with free tokens so they could play more of their favorite games. Reporting from Kendall, for Caplin News, I'm Adrian Diaz-Alejo.
Definitely some interesting Halloween decorations.
Yes, so exciting, and I'm so very creative costumes. And coming up, a heartfelt reunion, years in the making.
That's still ahead, and so is the story.
What if they feel like they want to close, or if they lose too much inventory and they can't stay open, and that would bum my kids out, which would bum me out.
A father and a son honored for doing the right thing. Find out what they did when Newsbreak comes back in 2 minutes.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
A good deed caught on camera. A simple act of kindness is getting national attention this morning after a father and his little boy go out of their way to do the right thing.
That's right. Connor Smith was out with his son at their favorite shopping center when they noticed the candy store had been left unlocked after closing. Instead of walking away, Smith decided to do something about it, waiting with his son until a security guard arrived and locked up to keep the business safe.
My first thought was that somebody is going to take advantage of the situation, and then what if they feel like they want to close, or if they lose too much inventory and they can't stay open, and that would bum my kids out, which would bum me out.
The store owner posted the video on TikTok to thank them, and within a day, the clip went viral, receiving thousands of comments praising the family's honesty. The candy shop later invited the Smith family back for some sweet treats, a reward for simply doing the right thing.
After 7 years of being lost, a dog and his owner are finally reunited. A Tampa police officer found the dog wandering alone and took him to a vet where staff found his microchip. It linked to his owner, Gabrielle, who had paid a yearly fee to keep the chip active in hopes that her dog, Luca, would be found. 7 years later, they are finally back together. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
We have some breaking news right now as we are tracking Category 5 Hurricane Melissa.
You are seeing live images from Kingston Harbor in Jamaica. The hurricane is expected to make landfall right in the center of the island in the next 24 hours. Overnight, the hurricane strengthened to the maximum number on the scale. If it remains at its current strength and speed, it will be the most powerful storm to hit Jamaica, and it would drop 40 inches of rain over the next few days. We will continue to track the storm throughout the day and into tomorrow.
Well, that's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Valentina Gaspari.
And I'm Brenda Miranda. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.